Hey, I'm Sutoni. I'm joined by Rain. I'm going to introduce the Power Ducks team for you in the red. They have the Tempest, Ferox, Thrasher, and Merlin. They've warped in at 10 to the beacon with most of their ships, except for the Scythe, their Logi, which has come in at 40.
And the Make Amarr Great Again team has the Megathron Prophecy, Execura, Algos, and the Punisher, and they've warped in both at 30 as well as 50. We have about 15 seconds until the match starts. Suit, what do you think is going to happen within the first minute?
It seems like Power Ducks want to be really aggressive here with this warping. Like all of their core ships, aside from the Logi, are 10 on the beacon. So I think they really just want to go in as fast as possible. Use that Ferox skirmish link, ram with that Thrasher and that Merlin. Both of them very strong, durable tacklers, and the Tempest hopefully catch that Megaphone early or a key ship like the Prophecy.
Yeah, and if we notice Laloka and the Scythe is being primaried first, he is trying to get transversal and avoid those DPS, and Make 'em Our Great Again has their Algos being primaried now as well.
Yeah, we see tackle split between the Tempest and the Thrasher, but it seems like they have been able to pick up at least the Prophecy. Good screening there, I think, from the Prophecy. The Algos and the Punisher able to keep that Megaphone clear so he can burn off and get that Railgun DPS. Scythe is dropping pretty low. If they can drop that Scythe, it'd be pretty big pickup for the Make 'em Our Great Again team. He's really low. That is a buffer tank Scythe, so he has no way to regen shields once he's out. The Thrasher as well from 6 Vanetiri is going pretty low, but it seems like the Prophecy's going down too. Prophecy about to hit structure.
Yeah, and losing that Prophecy means they lose, the Make 'em Our Great Again loses their links. And the Scythe, while he is not able to locally rep his shields, he does have rep bots on him. So T2 Logi is super strong in this setup.
Yeah, the Thrasher is dropping low. The Scythe is in hole now. Can they kill this Prophecy in time? Prophecy is in hole. Scythe is low. Scythe is gone. With the Scythe gone, that's Power Duck's Logi. Hopefully, they still don't have tackle on the Megaphone. Prophecy is gone, though. That is a pretty good trade. I think the Thrasher is going down here soon. So now it's Merlin, Tempest, Ferox versus Megaphone, Excura, Algus, Punisher. The Algus is caught. He'll probably be going down in short order here. It's interesting to see if Make 'em Our Great Again can clear this Merlin. He is pretty low, though. He's about to enter armor. If he dies, and that's the tackle from the Algus potentially gone. Now the Algus is now unwebbed. He might be able to get away here. Tempest
I
and
don't.
Ferox versus the world.
I mean, the Algos is still losing HP. He's dying pretty quickly, especially with that Tempest right on top of him. It looked like it was almost like a support fight there with the two frigates and the two destroyers on top of each other.
Yeah, the Ferox does have rail guns, so the Algus is not getting away. I don't think alive. Now, with the Megaphone and the Logi still alive versus that Tempest, is going to be very interesting to see if the Tempest and the Ferox can kill the Excura, because I don't think they can reliably break the Megaphone while the Excura is still up. The Punisher is webbed. He is holding down the Ferox right now, so it seems like the Punisher will probably go down pretty soon, although he will have Excura reps and bots from the Megaphone and the Excura, so he can potentially hold up quite well. The Tempest
Well,
is going through ancillary now.
I was gonna say at the moment the Punisher doesn't really have anything on him. He's actually quite far from this Execure. But yeah, he's holding the Ferox down while this Tempest burns directly at the Megathron and Execure. Obviously trying to catch them. I think he's going for the Megathron over the Execure. I don't know how great of a call that is, but
Yeah, well, I think he will probably have trouble maybe applying to the Execute by himself. Maybe that's his full process, especially since the Punisher is keeping the Ferox back, but the Ferox can apply its DPS anyway, regardless of where it is, because of those railguns. It seems like the Megaphone is kind of going down. He is going to have reps from the Execute, and I believe it does have a large ancillary, but it seems like the Tempest and the Ferox can potentially break him, although the Tempest is now bleeding into armor. He really needs to get a reload off on this extra large ancillary.
yeah, the Tempest isn't doing too well. And while the Megathron is dying, it looks like the Tempest actually might die first, which is not good for the Power Ducks team. The Ferox now is no longer tackled. It looks like the Punisher might be on the Tempest instead, realizing how these battleships are playing.
Yeah, I feel like there's no real reason to tackle the Ferox because he can apply his DPS across the whole field. You may just want to bring that Punisher in just to do as much DPS as possible to clear this Tempest. You need to kill this Tempest, and the Tempest is gone. I think make Amarr Grey again are going to take this. It's a very close game. That Megaphone in 70% whole. Very very good play, I think, from Make Amarr Great again. Splitting them up and getting good trades.
Yeah, and the Ferox is now super close, and the Megathron's actually being able to hold his own, especially with those Execura reps. It's a shame because I think if the Ferox would have gotten rid of the Megathron, then it would have been an even closer match with the one battle cruiser and then a cruiser and frigate left with the points.
Yeah, the Ferox does have a pretty dank skin though. The Rata Sunset, my favorite skin for the Kestrel.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't know if having a skin will help him in this, although it's always nice to brag about skins.
Yeah, the Megaphone doesn't have a skin, which is kind of disappointing because the Quaif Megaphone is really good looking.
Yeah, the Megathron's a beautiful ship, and it looks like it will be completely destroying this Ferox as he's dropping into low armor. Just kind of a cleaning the field type play as we're headed towards the end of the match.
Yep, with the extra alive, there's nothing the Ferox can really do, and he's just going to die a slow, painful death. And congratulations to make him our great again, taking it from the Paradox, although it was a very, very good close fight, and we'll send it back to Elise.